All right, everybody. Today we got this here Kenmore. Well, it's a Kenmore. I think this is a Whirlpool. It's a. I don't know what this is, but this cord is about 10 feet long. I think they just kind of spliced two cords together, which is interesting because so the dude bought the house and this came with it and he just kept using it, and so I might cut that open and see what's in there, but I gave him a new cord because yeah. So yeah, we got the small hole here. Sears, manufactured for Sears. There's the model and serial, if it's clear. So I don't know if it quit heating or what, but okay, so we got some lint. A little bit of lint there. Yeah, this is definitely a Maytag Whirlpool design. I mean, fixed lots of these. So let's see what we've got here. There's so much lint on it that it probably won't even. Maybe the heat element's bad. There's so much lint on there that I don't even know if I'm getting a good connection on the guy there. Yeah, I think the heat element's bad. The thermostat shows continuity. Let's get this heat element off here. See, it looks like it has been replaced at some point. Yep, right there. Broken right there. I think I have one of these. I have to remember that for later. Alright. See what we got in here. What's the deal with the corn lately? You know, I've been doing this for a while, and only lately have I been finding corn in these. I don't know. Weird. Okay, let's vacuum this. somebody said, I think it was in another, it was LA Appliance Guy. If you don't watch his channel, go watch his channel. I think he said that the corn is a hunter thing. Like, I don't hunt, so I'm not sure, but I've never heard of that before. Like, I guess you put corn down to attract the deer, I'm guessing. But I also don't know if that's just like an Alabama thing, or because I'm in Utah. I don't know that hunters here do that sort of thing. I don't think they put down corn to. That's probably the third or fourth machine recently that's had corn. Gonna have to order some more elements because I've been using too many of these lately, and now I'm out again. You know, I'm still learning everything I can every day, so I don't know everything. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I know. That thing's mad at me because I stopped it halfway through its cycle to film this video. I'm trying to get better here. Trying to get better at filming, talking loud. I talk too quiet. Running too many machines in the background all the time. I need to stop doing that. I need to test them one. So I'm gonna have to tighten these. Just put those on there and then I know which one goes where, right? Not that you can really mess this up, but if anybody could, it might be me. You know, I'm always trying to make the time, but it's like it's not always that easy. But yeah, that's the first for me. Somebody spliced the cord together. And the other thing too is that it wasn't even necessary. Like, the plug was like right here. So, you know, he could have gone away with a 1 foot plug. Don't know. Put a different cord on it. Nice. Although I always find it interesting that they change the sizes on these sometimes, you know, like why, like you guys probably can't tell, but this is actually like narrower than some of them are. And you know, everything else is the same as far as I know, so it's like, why? What's the point in narrowing this? Does it actually, that back piece too doesn't stick out as much? Maybe it's so it can get through doors easier, like with this model. Maybe that's the idea. I'm not really sure, but maybe if you have a small space, this is the one. Oh, I need something. Get this one so I can stab myself and you know, remind myself of what it's like to feel again, or something. Blah, 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 blah. Got away with it today. Sorry for the helicopters. So I live by an airport, and they do Army helicopter training, and so it's a great place to start a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Like, I should think about it and stop working while they fly over, but I never do. Let's get this channel up to like a lot more subs. I can move to a quiet neighborhood. kind of linty. The bearings aren't too bad though. Just kind of linty in here. You could probably use a new drum seal. This drum seal probably isn't in good shape. But a lot of times, you know, it's not a customer's driver. I just can't make money on it. Might actually be able to show you guys this one. If I can do it one-handed even. This is always what you guys don't get to see me do. That right there. Then what I do is I spin towards the motor. And I find it comes off less that way. So it goes around all the way around. Then you can double check it. I'm not spinning it towards the motor this time. Oops. Well, it stayed on anyways. Alright. Let's put it back together. I got 8% left on this thing. On this camera. I'm gonna have to just test machines all day tomorrow because maybe all night tonight. So I think I have 3 machines to test and clean. Now 4 with this one. So just drop that down there. Push it onto those, and then what you want to do here is just go ahead and make sure you drop these screws right down into there so that you have to take it apart all again. That's a really important part of the process. Which of course I've never done that, but I don't like doing things correctly, you know. I like to just not drop them in there. Like that, and there she is. Alright, well, there's your Kenmore. You know, normally, a lot of times they'll say 90 series or whatever, but not this one. It's interesting that they went ahead and made the top in the same fashion as the Kenmores usually are. And in fact, that might even be a Maytag design too. I don't know. Like this one right here. See, 90 series, right? But it's got the same like situation, but with this one it's got this panel that comes off and the heat elements in there. So but yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe.